JJ Sports, what happened? Welcome to your host.
What's up, James?
What's up, Jared?
It's a big week. It's
Big,
Super Bowl
yeah,
week, baby.
it is. Yep, it is. This Sunday.
This Sunday, we got the Chiefs and the 49ers. Everybody in the entire universe already knows what James is thinking. He's gonna have a what happened video comes out on Sunday, and it's gonna be 49ers what happened.
Yeah, yeah,
Any score predictions or anything?
yeah. Probably like 45 to uh 45 to 17.
You think that much of a blowout?
Why not?
That's I don't think the Chiefs are gonna score that many points, and I don't think the 49ers are gonna score that little of points.
Well, because you know why? Because it's the first time about pretty play in the Super Bowl this year.
True. So you think Brock Purdy's gonna choke?
I think he will because remember 2020, Jimmy G was playing because he didn't play 2020.
Yeah. A lot of people on TikTok weren't happy that you were calling Lamar Jackson and Brock Purdy scared of Patrick Mahomes.
Well, they all scared because they're losing like last week we beat Baltimore because
Yeah,
this
two
guy,
yeah, 2 weeks ago, yes.
yeah.
So I do have a question for you. I've seen some people, I think we've already talked about this, but we're going to talk about it again. I've seen some people already say that if Patrick Mahomes wins the Super Bowl this year, he could be the greatest quarterback of all time or one of. What do you think
I
about that?
I think he is be the greatest of all time.
You think he'll be better than Tom Brady?
I think he is.
I don't think so. I think he's got quite a long time to do it, but he is on a great track to do so.
Yeah, he did.
So anything Super Bowl MVP? Still think it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes or somebody who I think Travis or Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Okay, and you know who's performing at halftime, right?
Far as I know is Usher, a
Yes,
couple people I think I heard.
yes. I've seen on TikTok people think Usher's gonna bring out Taylor Swift if she makes it back from Japan.
Well, is if.
I did see Taylor Swift's gonna be time traveling. I think it's gonna be Sunday in Japan, and then she's gonna travel from Japan to Las Vegas. And when she gets to Vegas, it's gonna be Saturday. So she's gonna go from Sunday to Saturday because Japan is, I think, 14 to 17 hours ahead. So she goes from Sunday to Saturday.
So how should you do that? Like Saturday you're going to Tokyo, right?
Yeah, she's already in Tokyo, but Japan is 17 hours ahead. So when she leaves Japan, it's going to be Sunday, but she's going to get on a flight, and when she comes to Vegas, it's going to be Saturday just because that's how long the time difference is.
That's true. That's true. I don't have people be like that. I get a lot of people upset about that part.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't happy she's going to be there.
Well, because Travis speak that part. He understand about traveling issues.
Yeah. I saw have you did you see the videos on the Baltimore Raven fans talking about Taylor Swift saying it's bad for football and everything?
It's not about the football. Is about money. It's
It's about
about
money.
money. Yes.
Do you think it's good for football though? Because she's a lot of people are watching because of her.
Yeah. Plus, that's true. But Roger Goodell doesn't care about that part.
True. But did you see in the regular season, people were saying Travis Kelce wasn't good anymore because of Taylor Swift.
It's not that. It's not that, guys. It's just guys. Just watch football. Just watch football. Guys, you just watch football. Just I'm not about Taylor Swift, but I will Taylor Swift right now. But just relax. Her album is coming up in April. I heard.
Yeah, and I've been seeing Travis Kelce has been absolutely killing it. In the playoffs, that's when he shows up and matters the most, playoffs. I did see an interesting stat today that I took to note. And I'm pretty sure, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone real quick. And it is about Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has gone over 70 receiving yards in 16 out of 21 career playoff games. He averages 86 yards per game in the playoffs.
That's good. What do you think about that?
That is great. And did you see he has the most receptions in playoff history?
That's crazy because like he beat Robert Cassie.
No. Did you know who he beat? You know who was in front of him before he beat him?
Who?
The GOAT, Jerry Rice.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And they talked about it on New Heights, and Travis Kelce said to beat Jerry Rice in anything in history is a great accomplishment. And he looked at more of stuff in the history books, and most of it belongs to Jerry Rice. So he said he's probably not going to catch up to it.
I think you will. I think you will, but it's up to Travis and Jason. I'm calling you out, man. I love you, man.
I did before we go to WWE, I did want to play a little game tonight.
Yeah. Let's play it.
So I wanted to play a game that we can call Who You Got. So we're going to compare the teams. We can do San Francisco and Kansas City. We're going to say we'll do quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, offensive line, and defense. We're going to say, so if we start with quarterback, we'll say who has the better quarterback. We'll say who has the better running back, receiver, tight end, offensive line, and defense. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
So QB, we obviously know Patrick Mahomes or Brock Purdy.
Patrick Mahomes for
Yeah,
me.
it's obviously Patrick Mahomes. No question about that.
No question about that part.
Running back, what do you think? Christian
I
McCaffrey or Isaiah Pacheco?
I think as a Pacheco.
You're crazy.
No, he is crazy. He's crazy with the running back because you know why? He has the most yards of running game in a touchdown history this year.
The way he runs is pretty funny, don't you think?
Yeah, it's funny, but but to me it's funny. But for Christian McCaffrey,
I think Christian McCaffrey is by far the best running back in the NFL.
I think he is. But I love him. But I want Christian McCaffrey. I love Isaiah Pacheco, but I want Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. So what about wide receiver? I think that's easily the 49ers. What do you think?
For me, I think it's the Chiefs. I think Tony is active. He is playing.
You think Kadarius Toney's good?
But no, he is good. He is good. I don't like number 4,
Oh,
Rashee Rice.
Rasheed Rice. I love Rasheed Rice.
Yeah.
You think they're better than Debo and Brandon Ayuk?
I think they are.
I think you're crazy.
How am I crazy? Because you are like quay.
I think a lot of people are gonna hate. I think a lot of people are gonna hate on you because you're picking all the Chiefs. But
No, idea.
tight end, we have Travis Kelce and George Kittle. I think that's obvious, isn't it?
I love George Kittle as a fan, but I like Travis Kelce
Yeah,
because it's personal reason because I can't tell it on the broadcast.
yes. I think it's clearly Travis Kelce, but George Kittle's a way better blocker. Travis is just a better receiver.
Yeah, that's true.
Offensive line, I think that's pretty obvious too. I think it's the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs.
49ers do have an underrated offensive line, but the Chiefs do have one of, if not the best offensive line in the league. Creed Humphrey, probably top 3 center behind my boy Jason Kelce, but I think the Chiefs obviously have a great offensive line, and they're keeping Patrick Mahomes pretty healthy.
That's true because they're helping him not get tackled a lot.
Yeah, he hasn't been getting hurt, knock on wood. Defense, I do. What about defense?
Oof.
I think the 49ers have a better defensive line and they have better linebackers, but their secondary is one of the worst in the leagues, and I think the Chiefs have a better secondary.
I think they're gonna think. I think they're playing a secondary team this year for Super Bowl to try to screw the defense up. I think that the Chiefs defense is real good.
I think the Chiefs have a better secondary, but I think the 49ers have a better defensive line and linebackers.
Yeah, they do a lot. They
So
do.
you think the Chiefs are better than the 49ers at every position?
I think yeah, they are because to me because it's different because it's all different.
What about head coach? We'll go with head coach.
Ooh, I love Kyle Shanahan, but he was the head coach before. He was the head coach for 2020, and I'm going for Andy Reeves.
Yeah, I'm not a big Kyle Shanahan guy. He chokes always in the playoffs, except this year, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if he chokes again. You know Andy Reid, you know he coached the Eagles before?
Yeah, he did.
Yep, he was the Eagles coach before he went to Kansas City.
And I'm good for you. How's Andy Reeves the head coach for Eagles?
Never won he made it to one Super Bowl, but they never won a Super Bowl.
Well, are they good before?
They were pretty decent. They weren't as good as the Chiefs, but they were all right.
Okay,
So you picking the Chiefs at every position and coaching?
yeah.
Okay. I do have a question for you. I've heard some rumors that if the Chiefs win, Travis Kelce and potentially Andy Reid could retire. What do you think about that?
I think they can. For me, as a fan, as personal for me, let's have Andy Reid retire. I want a new coach. For me, let's have Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes still in the NFL.
So here, this is
And Indy, I love you, man. You have to come in after this year. You have to come in. I love you. I respect you, man. You gotta go. Bottom of my heart, man.
I was gonna say I want you to make a pitch to, let's say Andy Reid's watching this podcast tonight. Let's say he is. You have to give a pitch to tell Andy Reid why he has to stay.
Indy, you need to stay, but it's up to you. It's up to the people, the fans, the crowd. I was you watching this. I love you, and the one thing I want you to do, stay at the Chiefs or let's have different staff.
I don't want him to retire. I like Andy Reid. I, I was happy they fired him, but I was still very young when he was on the Eagles because he's been on the Chiefs for a long time. Personally,
Hmm.
I don't want him to retire. I think he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. And if he continues to coach and have Patrick Mahomes, he could easily break the record in a couple years and have the most wins in NFL history.
Yeah,
Do you think Andy Reid's the best coach of all time, or do you think he's close?
I think he's a great coach of all time.
You think he's a great coach? So do you think I know you said you like Kyle Shanahan, but do you think he's going to choke and mess it up for the 49ers this
I
week?
I think he is because remember 2020 he was the head coach before you remember?
Yeah, he's been the head coach of the 49ers for quite some time.
Yeah.
I
But guess what? Guess what? Jimmy G was a quarterback, not Brock Pretty.
Yeah, Jimmy G sucks.
Yeah.
So, let's go Chiefs.
Yep.
All right. So wait, you said 45 to what was the score? 45-17 or something like
Yeah.
that?
45 to 17.
Okay. So for me, I'm gonna give my score prediction. I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 30 to 30 to 28. I think the Chiefs win by two. I think it's a close game. Kind
Yeah.
of a high scoring game, but I think the Chiefs pulled out. I think
But I have a question for you. Is Demar Samuel is still injured or is he active?
no, I think he's gonna play.
Okay.
I know Jerick McKinnon might not play, the running back for the Chiefs, the backup.
Yeah. And the Chiefs got back up running back too. It is CD something. He's real good. Number
Yes,
5.
CEH.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I about to say? I think the game plan for the 49ers needs to be to run the ball because they need to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. If the 49ers want to win the Super Bowl, they have to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. Run, run, run.
Yeah.
If they don't, and Patrick Mahomes, if the Chiefs have more time of possession, the Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl. The Chiefs, in my opinion, the Chiefs are better. Like I already said, the Chiefs are better at quarterback. They're better at tight end. They're better at offense, and they're better at defense. They're better at offensive line, and they're not better at defense. But they are better where it matters. Plus coaching. If the 49ers want to win, they have to run the ball. That's it. Keep Patrick Mahomes off the field.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think the
So I got a question for you. I got update for return date for the injury reports for both teams.
okay?
Ark Armstrong is a questionable return February 11th. And George Kittle is actually questionable to return.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is gonna sit out unless it's that bad of an injury. I don't think any unless they like break a bone, put a little duct tape on it. I see I see there's 2 people on the 49ers and there's 3 people on the Chiefs.
So we actually got 2 people is coming back this Sunday. The guard from Joey Theory,
Joe Thuney, yeah, the guard Joe Thuney, I see that.
yeah, and Jake McKenzie,
Jerick McKinnon,
yeah, he's back for RIR.
Charles, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but Charles Omuna,
Mm-hmm.
and then
His return is August 1st.
yeah, so he's not coming back.
No, he's done.
And then George Kittle's gonna return, and then
Well, they're saying it is a questionable return.
yeah, there's no way he's missing this game.
Yeah.
And then I think, I don't know, Arik Armstead, I don't know how to pronounce that, but he's the defensive end for the 49ers. I think he returns too.
Yeah, so they're both a questionable
Yeah.
return.
I don't think anybody's missing this game.
No.
All right, you want to talk some WWE?
Yeah, let's do it.